Yo, 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 it's your boy DJ, Mr. Triple R. We finna get into some real meat today, man.
Don't talk to me like that.
Cause I know y'all seen, or at least I hope y'all saw the video I posted earlier about how to change your life. And it all comes down to the way you think, straight up. Um, you guys know my story. For those of y'all who don't know, at 17, I was locked up for murder. Um, at the age of 15, I got jumped into a gang, and subsequently later on, at the age of 17, I was arrested for murder. I was received a life sentence in prison, and I did 15 years on that. Glock 2 Dancer, what up, loved one? You feel me? So I want to break down how to overcome. I've been starting to do the affirmations, and I want to give you the game behind the affirmations, right? And so the biggest thing, the biggest affirmation, the biggest key to success, key to life is the way that you think. Um, yo, Shoreline, what's up with it? Uh, Make sure y'all tap that screen, man. Like this live, share this live, man. Uh, so obviously my mind was stuck on hate. I'm doing great. I hope you will Runway. What up, Captain? So I'm doing great. What's up with you? Birthday was lit. Birthday was lit. Um, that's why you need to follow me on IG as well, man. Triple underscore R underscore general, man. I got you. Where did I send it to you at? On Instagram? Remind me. The link should be up in the community tab. So look. All right. So right now, another thing that I'm gonna be doing new is when I do certain lives where I'm like just teaching and giving game. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to stop and just say to read all the comments. If you got a question that's super duper important, my boy Jesse Dela Cruz come right on the game, knowing what to do. Yes, indeed. Do a super chat so I can and I will stop to answer any super chat. So before I went to jail, man, my mind was stuck on everything that was wrong. I was all centered in my life. I was just done for, right? All I thought about was gang banging, selling dope, representing the hood at every cost. Anywhere I went, in school, on the streets, everywhere. Everywhere, bro. Like, it didn't matter where I was at. I'm going to represent my neighborhood, right? So I want to teach you guys, it's called the TIFO method, right? TFUA. Thoughts, feelings, urges, actions. Because people say, DJ, how can I change my thoughts? You giving me good game, but how do I do that? Boom, glad you asked. So this is what you do. I hope you guys right now pull out a pen and a paper so you can have notes. If you're watching this on a later time, write this stuff down. Take these notes. In the comments, something that you don't understand, ask me the question, man. I clarify it for you. I'll give you more clarity. So your thoughts create feelings. Those feelings generate an urge. It's in that urge you decide to make an action. You feel me? So it's TFUA. Thoughts, feelings, urges, actions. So let's start at thoughts, right? Right now I'm going to open up comments. I'm answering all comments right now. What's your most detrimental thought? What's something that's always you notice like, damn, every time I think about this, or what up, Odd? Every time I think about this, I usually get in trouble. It has been a while, man. Been busy, but I'm really gonna start back getting to it a lot more, man. I've been taking sea moss, man. It's been giving me a lot of energy. Sea moss and black seed oil. So let's go. What's a thought? What's a thought? What's a thought? What's a thought? Let's go. Let's get it cracking. What's a thought? I'll start off with mine. I'll go first. One of my biggest thoughts. Boom, being a gamer because my parents don't believe me. I'm trying to be just. I do remember JD. So boom, we're gonna start with my man Glock. We're gonna start with Glock. So Glock, make sure you take notes since we're gonna start with you, bro. Being a gamer because my parents don't believe me, right? That's your thought. What feeling does that what feeling does that make you have? What up, Ray X? What feeling do you have because of that thought? Glock. Come on, y'all. Let's type. Let's get them fingers going. Let's get them. What my boy Drake say, trigger fingers turn to the Twitter fingers. Let me get them Twitter fingers going, man. Come on, let's go. I'm telling you, what I'm giving y'all right now, I swear on my life, it'll change your whole world. It'll change every dynamic in your life. I know this for a fact. So while we wait on Glock, I'll go back to myself. So, growing up, right, I was not the biggest kid. Okay, I feel annoyed, bro, because they think gaming won't earn you money. Boom. So the first thought, let's go back this, right? And I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. Is the thought more so they don't believe in you? Is that the thought? That they don't believe in you? And that feeling, and that's how that feeling is okay, parents being a gamer, all right. You feel annoyed. You feel annoyed because your parents don't believe in your dream. Because I'm guessing in your mind, if you told your mom and dad you want to be a lawyer or a doctor or something like that, they'd be all in on that, right? I get you, bro. I get you. A thought is a formulated notion created by experience that may design emotions. Well, we know you ahead of the game, Mr. Dela Cruz. So, boom. They don't believe in you. And you need to take action and make money off of it. If they see you making money, they will believe. What's up, man? Great advice, Maniac. We're gonna get that. What urge does that create in you, Glock? Because see, before we do any action, there's an urge. So is the urge to prove them wrong, or is the urge to give up? What's your urge after you have the thought that creates this feeling? What is the urge that you receive from that? For those who know that, for those who put in that work, you feel me? So what I'm telling y'all right now, in the game that I'm giving you, it may be hard to just apply it to your life immediately after hearing it. So continue to watch this video in its entirety. Once this live is over, watch this live a few more times, right? Because this, I promise you, is golden knowledge. So I told them my plan, so I earn money of tournaments and invest, and my urge is to prove them wrong. Boom, I'm glad you said that. Okay, for sure. So look, Glock, that's your action. But watch this. I bet you I can help you change your feeling on this, right? Keep grinding. Keep doing it. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something about adults. Adults always fear everything they don't know, because you got to think, when your mom and dad was growing up, people wasn't, look, when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? You 13, so let me see. You could have been my son if I had a kid when I was 21. For sure, for sure. So look, oh wow, being too quiet, I always get called annoying. Being too quiet because I always get called annoying. Okay, Daz, I like that. What feelings do you get? And as I wait for Daz to respond, we're gonna go back to Glock. When I was growing up, bro, did not nobody make no money playing video games. Nobody I knew, like, video games was just purely pastime. The only way we made money playing video games is gambling in basketball games, football games, and things like that. So I want you to know this, right? Sad people say I talk. They told me that too. They told a lot of great people that. So don't you look. What feeling does that have? Well, you said sad. Okay. What urge? What's the urge that you get from that, Adaz? What urge do you have based up off that sad feeling? Man, yo, knock it off, Jesse. Yo, knock it off. So if you change the way you think, right? Not that my parents don't believe in me. So what about this? My parents just don't understand what I'm doing. Because guess what? There's so many innovative people. Why do you think I tell y'all to stay great above the hate? To change and talk less. So what action are you going to take? Does that make you feel good? Are you changing for them, or are you changing because you realize, you know what? I do talk too much, and maybe I'd say the most inappropriate things. You know, what makes you want to say, I'm gonna talk less? Because the greatest debaters, the greatest philosophers, ran their mouth to no avail. You go read books about Plato. Plato would be just out there just talking. Just anybody who would listen, he was gonna give you the game. You feel me? And so, and I love this, right? Because this is up my. I love teaching this type of stuff, right? And I'm gonna have more live sessions where I'm teaching. I'm gonna be breaking down gang dynamics, the push and pulls, how to get out of gangs, how to avoid them, how to overcome. So, man, Triple R, we going up. We going all the way up. Believe that. So, don't let them make you quiet. You just need to. Exactly. I always get called to shut up because I'm a third wheeler. Well, look. Listen. When I was growing up, on all my report cards, they would say, "Smart student, talks too much, talks too much." My mom, I got whoopings. I got put on punishment. I've had game systems taken from me. I had the. I don't know if they still have it like this, but when DirecTV first came, they would pull. They would have a card that you would put in, like a little SIM card, look like a credit card. I then came home, and then it pulled out my cable card. I can't watch TV. All because they say I talk too much. You feel me? And look what talking did for me. The ability to speak, the ability to be able to go into any environment, any room, amongst any crowd of people, and be able to talk and be comfortable speaking. Came because I talk too much. Talking too much, you know what to do? You ask questions as well. My man Glock. Believe in yourself, brother. But change your thought. Change your thought. Change the way you're thinking about the situation. Let's talk about that. What are you thinking when your parents tell you you can't, no, don't be a gamer. There's no money in that. Adaz, what are your thoughts when people tell you you talk too much? We know that you felt sad because of that, but what do you think when people tell you that, man, you talk too much? Let's talk about that. Because, see, when people say things to you, see, the TIFO method goes right back. Every time you have an encounter, thoughts, feelings, urges, actions. Thoughts, feelings, urges, actions. Thoughts, feelings, urges, actions. This is the gameplay. This is the cheat code that will change your life. Look, watch this. Once you master the way you think, you master your entire universe, your entire world. There's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can derail you. Okay, Glock. Okay. So you either tell them your other plans, okay, but what are you thinking? You just look. Thoughts, feelings, urges, action. You skipped all the way down to action. What's the thoughts? Adaz to quiet it down. So your thoughts is they need to be quiet, huh, Adaz? What feeling do you have after you have that thought? This is for you and Glock. Again, for those who just joined, I'm in the teaching mode. If you do want to be included in this chat, send me a super chat, catch my attention, and boom, you right in the mix with all of us. With me, Glock, and Adaz. So come on, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm going to keep saying the same thing so it sticks in your head. Thoughts, feelings, urges, actions. Control your thoughts. Now watch this. This is how great this method is. Even if your thoughts are off, then your feelings become bad, and you get a bad urge, if you catch it right then and there, oh, wait, hold on. I'm thinking about some bad stuff. Let me change that. Let me change. All right, let me. You feel me? You can go all of it. Why I want to sock this dude? Why I want to? You feel me? I thought it's why do viewers like my content? How are they gonna have fun watching me play games? What games do they like and more? I'm so happy you said that. Listen, and I want y'all to know this is a disclaimer for parents. Even though parents just want to see you live your best life because they don't want their kids to struggle. They don't want to see you down and out. But this is what you got to do when you believe in yourself. Even amongst the naysayers, you must go for what you want. Listen to me. Listen to me. Your boy, DJ, Mr. Triple R. I had that life sentence. I had a life sentence. 58 years to life. And I told myself. See, I went to prison with a lot of dudes that was my age. Young cats, right? I'm the only... Well, I got two friends that are out. Oh, y'all heard Jesse Dela Cruz? Oh, he said whoever sent a super chat, he gonna match it. Y'all called his bluff. Said, no, Jesse is a solid person, no, but ooh, we all yeah. People pleasing is the most exhausting role that you'll ever take in life. Don't take it. Listen to me. Well, he said dollar for dollar. Whoever sends super chats, Jesse Dela Cruz that just made a vow, he gonna match it dollar for dollar. So if somebody was bold enough to send 50 piece, he gonna send a 50 piece right back. A dad just sent $1. Dad said, I got $1 for you. I got $1 for a holler. All right, Glock, I love you, brother. So, the thing is this. Your thoughts got to be set on a higher level. Going back to when I first entered prison, right? You had dude on the left, dude on the right, dude in the back, dude in the front. They thoughts was, man, F this. It is what it is. I'm finna just smash. I'm just finna ride it out this home. Your boy, although my life wasn't changed, I already was thinking like, I'm not dying in no prison. I'm not dying in no freaking prison. That's out. Oh, okay, for sure, Glock. I gotta address Cutie Cat. If somebody leave your life because you are not trying to please them, they're not your friends. Period, point blank. Me and Jesse have been friends for so long, and we didn't disagree, we didn't beefed, we did not talk. He didn't say things I didn't agree with. I didn't say things he didn't agree with. Dad's calling you out, Jesse. So, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want anybody around me that I have to go out of my way to make them feel comfortable to be around me. Oh man, if I don't laugh at this joke, if I don't go along with this play, then they ain't gonna be my. So what? Who gives a damn? I'd rather be my own damn friend than have 1,000 fake friends. Cause see, if you your only friend, you gonna always steer yourself right. But if you have friends based on see, this is the thoughts. These look, everything go back to the thoughts. You see what Cutie Cat just said. Seeing parole is a lot tougher than what you got. Okay, Jesse Dela Cruz. How did it feel when you were denied parole? Walk us through the emotions and how you challenge it. Oh, I love this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. The don't know was cool, but the question was even better. Boom. So, I was in prison. I was doing all the programming. I was doing my thing, man. I was going to college. I was teaching self-help classes. Oh, y'all need a triple R money dance? Hold on now. Real quick, then I get back to it. They want the they want the triple R. One time for TikTok. You know how they always do the little TikTok dance. So when I went to board, I was like in my head, yo, I'm getting parole. I'm going home. That's all. I'm like, there's no reason to deny me. I remember I was playing basketball and the dude named Malone was like, hey, Spivey, what you gonna do if they deny you parole? I was like, they ain't got no reason to deny me parole. I ain't even worried about that. You feel me? So, sprinkling money. So, I'm like, my mind is not even thinking about being denied. But that was not true. Because I remember asking myself, I didn't have a celly for a while, right? While I was getting ready for parole. And I was like, what would I do if I didn't get parole? If they deny me parole, what would I do? Would I lose it? Will I give up? I don't know. I can't answer that question. I'm not in that position. So, whoa, thank you so much, Adaz. I definitely appreciate that. Let's see you match that, Jesse. So, I went to parole board, man. I created a stellar parole packet, parole plans, everything, right? However, when I went to board, I was denied. I was denied parole. Hey, you on Jesse Deck? And so, I went in there and he denied me, right? So I remember walking out the room and I was like, it ain't over. That's the first thought came to my head. It ain't over. And with that, it generated this feeling. The feeling was, I got this. I shouldn't even have experienced a denial and parole. I'm already ahead of the game. The urge, yo, keep doing what you're doing and go even harder. The action. Man, I ramped it up. I started reading more self-help books. I started writing papers on them. I wrote a paper entitled Why I Am Ashamed and Disgusted, right? And because I used to watch the news a lot in prison. I used to watch the news when I woke up in the morning. I used to watch the news at night. And so I would see all these heinous crimes. I would see all these shootings, people sucker punching people. And I was like, I remember watching the Sandy Hook massacre. That was the Pelican Bay State Prison. I was like, damn, who could go in there and just shoot up all them kids? And I thought about it. The same person who go shoot somebody because their mom lives on this side of the street or on this side of town, and your mom live on this side. I'm like, ooh, damn. I'm no better than that guy. Trayvon Martin was killed. Michael Brown. You feel me? Tim Rice. I can't remember Angel's last name, but it was a Hispanic cat. Jesse, they calling you out, loved one. So, I'm watching, and I'm like, seeing Ezell Ford. I'm watching all these people die, and I'm like, being murdered, not just dying, they getting murdered. And so I'm feeling angry, right? I'm watching the Black Lives Matter protest while I'm in prison. People coming, disrupting that. I'm getting angry. Then I had to ask myself, do Black lives only matter when white cops kill them? Or should they matter all the time? And I'm like, they supposed to matter all the time. Well, you took a black life. Tupac, what up? You harm black lives regularly. You poison black lives. All right, Barlows, have a good one. Yeah, we got TVs in prison. Oh, I appreciate that, cutie cats. And so, I entitled the paper, Why I'm Ashamed and Disgusted. I watched the massacre when the dude went, shut up all the Dallas police, and I'll never forget watching the 2020 special on that. And the little girl, they was talking, the officer's widow recanted about, no, well, not recanted, but recalled, her daughter sitting up all night waiting on her dad to come home. And I was like, that, it just hurt me. So, I wrote a paper about that. I equated my crime with all these heinous crimes. Could you elaborate on the roots of how the culture enabled you to be involved in gangs, and as a result, glorify the lifestyle and involve loved ones? Wait, did you get into any? I did get into fights in prison. Let me see. What did Jesse say? Could you elaborate on the roots of how the culture enabled you to be involved in? Boom. I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, right? Yeah, Jesse a fool. So, growing up out here, right? And I talk about this a lot. If you guys haven't watched the interview that I just was on, it was on God Talk. Type in Sean SEAN space AUGUSTE. You'll see my interview pop up. And I speak about a warped belief, warped mindset, right? And that was deeply rooted in how I grew up, where I grew up at in South Central Los Angeles. And the fact was this. I grew up and I saw gang members everywhere. Didn't matter where we was going. To the mall, to a store, to the California. Always saw gang members. So I equated that with being normal, right? Didn't join the gang. Really wasn't into the... no, but y'all gonna get rich from this game that I'm giving you. I promise you. You follow what I'm telling you, you won't look back. Listen to me. And I'm gonna get back to your question, Jesse. I want to tell my man Glock. I want to tell Adaz. What I'm telling you right now, don't forget it. Change the way you think, so you can change your feelings, so those urges can change and your actions can be better. You want to... That's what I'm talking about, Jesse Dela Cruz. I couldn't have said it better, loved one. And... oh, Triple R Gaming is coming. Oh, it's hella hard. It's hella... Listen to me. That's the culture. Like, when Jesse's asking me, that's the culture. Man, I remember... I grew up in a culture of violence. I grew up in a culture of violence out here in South Central. I remember that it was the biggest disgrace in the world not to fight. All right, for sure, Micah. Thank you, loved one. Nah, hey, get your J's. Oh, real quick, I gotta show y'all the shoe. Exactly, Jesse. I gotta show y'all. I was finally able to put up my shoe rack. I'm still working on my collection. Let me show y'all real quick. This is... I just got these. Let me put these up real quick. These are the Supreme 14s. Winterized 14s, electric 6s. These are the Jackie Robinson Dunks. The Panda Dunks. Sun Club Air Force Ones. The Uno Air Force Ones. Love and Peace Air Force Ones. Those are the Undefeated Air Force Ones. Vapor Maxes. Hirachis. The Midnight 6s. Cool Gray 11s. The 72 and 10 low top 11s. Obsidian 13s. Black and I forgot the name of these 13s. They go to UNC 4s. A pair of all white forces. All white forces with the gun bottom. Blue and white forces. Those are my Louis Vuittons. Some nice dress shoes. Those are the Flint 7s. Those are the red denim 1s. Those are the acid wash Dunks high tops. Those are the those are the taxi 12s. Those are the playoff 12s. Those are the military 4s. Those are some Air Maxes, and those are some Tims. I just wanted to show y'all because I had went live when I was building it, and I never got to show it again. But good looking out, Kevin Gasos. Whoa, wow! Sorry to hear that, Lola. I do personal private security for celebrities and events. Hey, Adaz, listen to what Jesse Dela Cruz said. Jesse is the reason I got into investing, and the reason I'm gonna go even harder in the near future. Most definitely invest in the companies. Still buy them. Hey, I'm gonna still buy my shoes because I'm a sneakerhead. But most definitely, you gotta. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I'm finna do a giveaway. I'm finna figure out how to do it, and I will be giving away yeah. These are a size 9 in men. I'm gonna be giving these away. Find some. I got some more stuff supposed to be giving away. Oh, look, let me show y'all, man. My boy Jesse Dela Cruz bought these for me when I to parole in, right? They beat up now because I didn't have a lot of shoes when I first got out of prison. But these are the Legacy Jordans. All right, Jesse. I heard you. That sounds smart. I'll call you later. You can help me set it up. We're going to do a raffle. And one of y'all going to have a pair of 11s. Low top 11s. Yep. So, just going back to the root of my problems. It was the culture that I grew up in. I'm gonna figure it out, Glock. I'll announce it. I'll make a short that way you guys can see with the details and everything. But yeah, we gonna Triple R. We're gonna be more interactive. I'm I want to really hone in. Jesse, yay! I work with my brother. He got a landscaping business. I got $300, but I don't know which Jordans to get. Also, I'm gonna try to get some Dunks and some new Air Forces. For sure, solid. I'm a sneakerhead. Those are all solid choices. Never can go wrong with Air Force Ones. Believe that. Believe that. But yeah. So just growing up where you was considered like a straight punk, a chump, nothing. You was looked at like lower than